You're good.
Just a bit of texie dust.
I practiced that the other day for 6 hours. Actually, you got me. Yeah, I took a 6-hour nap and I called it practice. Alright, I want to remind everyone that my boating skills are questionable at best, so you want to remain seated at all times with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. Supervise children. Now, if you want to wave at the people on the docks, you can. You'll never see him again. But you never saw him before, so it's fine. Well, we're going to begin our epic jungle adventure here today on the Amazon. I'm your skipper. My name is Jason. And before you ask me, no, I did not escape a game called Jumanji. Just look like this normally. Well, here on the Amazon River. Oh, boat orientation. I forgot to do boat orientation. All right, we're going to do a quick form of that. If you look up, that's the top of the boat. If you look down, that's the bottom of the boat. If at any point they switch, swim. If you don't know how to swim, take a deep breath, sink to the bottom, and then run. There's your boat orientation. Well, here on the Amazon, it does rain a lot. But the nice thing with all that rain is you get some beautiful waterfalls like that one. That is inspiration falls. Now, they say if you look at that long enough, you'll be inspired. To say, to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday to
I
me.
didn't know you guys knew it was my birthday today. That's so cool. You got everyone to wish me happy birthday. Well, now we're going to change not only rivers but continents due to my inability with a map. Welcome to the Congo, where we have a nice party planned out. That's right. Some food, some music, balloons. That's right. There's going to be nobody there. Where'd you guys go? Guys, where'd you supposed to be? Wow, I apologize if apparently all gone fishing. Well, at least if you look up ahead, you'll see my buddy Bo hanging around. Now, fun fact about Bo, he's not the best squeezy roads in the jungle. Well, if you look up ahead, you will see our research and development team hard at work. That's right, that's not only our R&D department, that's our shipping and handling department. That's our surveying team. That's my Jeep! You see what they did to my Jeep? They're painted in teal! What are we doing with a teal Jeep? Well, now we're going to enter denial. No, denial. That is right. You were on the Nile. I live in denial. Well, if you look up ahead, you will see an African elephant. Now, the fun fact about the African elephant, of all the animals in the jungle, it has the most amazing, and I can never remember what it is, most amazing trunk space in the animal kingdom. Yeah, that sounds like an actual fact and not something I actually just made up. But I do know what that is. That is sandstone. Yeah. You know, a lot of people take that for granted. Yeah, it's one of our older attractions. Oh, the animals. I should probably point out some of the animals since you are here on the cruise. If you look over there, you'll see some bearded reindeer. Some really tall reindeer behind the bearded reindeer. If you look up there on the hill, you will see some striped or referee reindeer. And we have one of them is, what's going on over here? One of them is clearly taking a nap, surrounded by loved ones. Yeah, that's what it is. He is okay. Boy, I hope that's right. Well, if you look up ahead, you will see Skipper Felix and his entire crew having a tree climbing contest with a little motivational help from their friends, the hyenas. Yes, folks, that is right. Sometimes motivation finds you. Well, there are a lot of amazing creatures around every corner of these jungles. Yeah, that's right. In fact, I see 2 more of them right now. If you look on your right or starboard side, you will see Mr. and Mrs. Frost. Yeah, they're quite lovely during the day, but be very careful at night because frost bites. Well, if you look up ahead, you will see, well, me, I'm right here. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good myself. I got a boat with passengers today. That's somebody's oversight for sure. Oh, I mean, this is Schweitzer Falls, named after illustrious founder, Dr. Albert. That's also referred to as the front side of water. And don't worry if you missed it. We're going to be going over later. Well, I got to be honest. I've not always been a skipper. That's right. At one point I tried my hand at being a pilot. That career just never took off though. Yeah, it kind of came to a sudden end one day and now I just kind of wing it. Well, up ahead entering a cool, not iguanodons, not reindeer, not tarantulas, but they do hop. They do hop. Oh yeah, oh, hungry hippos. And someone who thought we still offered the submarine cruises. We actually never offered the submarine cruises. That was a separate company. Unfortunately, though, they went under. Well, now that the holidays are over, we are going to be offering a half-off jungle cruise. If you happen to be interested in our half-off cruise, well, here is our half-off cruise. Complete with the crew that comes with it. Yeah, believe it or not, those guys are musicians. That's right, they just started a band. They call themselves the Scorpions. Well, recently we acquired a couple of crates of butterflies, and we've been keeping a close eye on them butterflies to make sure they are safe and sound. And so far, he's done a pretty good job at it. That's right there. Like I said, we got a couple extra monkeys, yeah, and they're well fed. Oh, here it is, the moment you all waiting for, the Eighth Wonder of the World! That always amazes me, inspires me, even though I feel like I see it a lot, like every 10 minutes or so. Well, up ahead, we're going to be entering the Mekong River, where we believe we've discovered a secret entrance to this most definitely non-cursed or haunted temple behind me. That's right. Ooh, that's creepy. I mean to say, it looks like an exciting adventure. Who wants to try it?
Woohoo!
Oh, good, because I can't turn the boat around. But don't worry. We should be fine. Probably fine. Possibly fine. Maybe, you know what? Someone should survive. Hey. Jungle Cruise pays me for the people I bring back. The mansion pays me for the ones I know.
I don't know.
Well, here we are now surrounded by Indian elephants. Just point some of them out to you. That one over there on the right, that is Frankie. To Frankie's left, you'll see Frankie. Over there in that corner, that is Frankie. And from left to right, we have Frankie. And then you got Frankie. And then you got Frankie. And then you got Frankie. And over there under the waterfall, playing so peacefully, that's right. That's Rosie. And if you look over here on your right, you'll see two elephants playing under a full moon.
The elephant's playing under a moon. It's funny.
Well, what better way than to end our epic jungle adventure than back on the Amazon River where we started? With a gift shop. It's kind of a common theme around here. Well, traffic jam too, alright. Well, Trader Sam's up there on our left is not only our gift shop, it's actually our lost and found. So if you want to take a look as we get closer to it, in about 3 to 5 business days, you might find something for a friend, for a loved one, or anything you lost today. Well, this little bit of a break actually gives me an opportunity to point out our sponsors. Something I was supposed to do when we left the dock, but forgot. Well, here it is. Jungle Cruise, sponsored by Continuous Education. Remember, kids go to college, otherwise you wind up on a boat in the jungle. And Miracle Engines. We have made it this far, it is probably a miracle. Unless, kids, if you actually want to wind up on a boat in the jungle, it's a sports management degree. That's right, 4 of us have them. You're looking at one right now. Well, now that we've gotten closer to Trader Sam's, we might have an opportunity to see what is available today. Well, all right, what do we have? Oh, we got a record player. That's always a popular choice. We got a duffel bag. They're handy if you like to travel.
I
And
will
there
leave you
is
in this
a
jungle.
life jacket. Those are always quite useful. In fact, I always carry 2 of them with me. That's right, one for me and one for the highest bidder. Gotta pay for the college bill somehow. Alright, now that you have survived the Amazon, the Congo, the Nile, the Mekong, and for some randomly strange reason, the Amazon again, you have to face the most dangerous part of this journey. Me having to dock this vessel. But don't worry, I am what you call an amateur. Whoa, that might make it worry. I'm what you call a professional amateur. Yeah, that sounds better, yeah. And I do come from a long, illustrious line of skippers and/or captains. That's right. Some of my relatives have captained such famous ships as the Titanic and the Lusitania, which means you're really good at leaving port, just not really good at getting back to it. But in all fairness, I had a cousin who captained the Mary Celeste. That's right. The boat made it back. It's missing the entire crew, but the boat
yeah.
made it back, so. And I've actually never docked this boat successfully with passengers. So never mind, everyone to remain seated at all times with their hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle supervised children. Now we're going to do a 2-stage docking process here. That's right. We're actually going to do a play. It is called The Docking of the Boat by Christopher Marlowe. Now don't worry if you haven't heard about Christopher Marlowe, no one has either. Now Skipper Emily loves this play. That's right, that's the symbol up there. Now, she is featured in the first act of this play. She is going to put a rope on the back of this boat. That's right. Now everyone turn and stare at Skipper Emily as she puts a rope on the back of this boat. In this Jungle Award-winning performance.
Woohoo!
And then everyone is going to look forward to the skipper up front and wonder whether he's actually the skipper or some guy who just showed up wearing khaki. That's right. Then the suspense builds. And then all of a sudden, there is what they call a plot twist. You survived the Jungle Cruise, alien man.
Hey! Come back, wherever you are!